Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Anderson.
Okay, Mr. Brooks.
Before we start, I want to tell you our confidentiality rule. Anything that you say in this room stays between me and you, unless it has something to do with harming yourself or harming someone else.
Okay.
So, what brings you in today?
Well, lately I've just been stressed out with my finals, trying to find a job, and I've been drinking Hennessy just nonstop lately.
Okay. And so, you think your drinking is coming from your stress?
I honestly, I honestly think it may be, but I'm not sure. I I tried some recently with my friends at a party, and you know, I just felt so stress free from everything, and then after I guess my drunkenness goes away, my buzz or intoxication goes away. I just feel as though I need to just drink again because my stress just comes back pouring down.
Okay. And why are your finals stressing you out so much? Is it because it's a lot of work, or is it the teacher, professor not really teaching you the information that's on the test?
It's somewhat a combination of things. I would say. I had a final that was 97 questions, and some of the questions were out of order, and it was on the scantron. It just became so much. It was just too much for me. Sorry if I'm a little overwhelmed right now.
Okay. Have you talked to anyone else about your stress problem, or am I the first one that you?
I mean, I text my mother here and there about it, but she's back home while I'm at school, so it's not really much she can help me with. That's really it, though.
Okay. Do you think your mother sees this problem as a real problem, or kind of as a someone
Well,
that doesn't really want to put forth effort? So,
my mom tells me to stop being a lazy bum, so I'm not really sure what what exactly that might mean. So I'm not really sure if she's on my corner. That's why I don't really open up to my mother. I told her here and there I might text her like twice a month, honestly.
do you have any other type of group of friends, or any type of support group that would help you to
Mm,
get past, help you with your finals and help you with finding the job that you said?
well, with the job thing, I don't know because I also have I wouldn't say a drug addiction, but a somewhat drug addiction, drug abuse addiction. So I think that's the reason I'm not getting hired for jobs. And then my friends can't really help me get a job. They can link me to where a job is at. I can do the application, but that drug test is there, man. Hey, I might have to get out of there.
So, have you ever tried to solve this drug abuse problem? Like, have you ever talked to anybody?
Yeah, I talked to the school counselor here, and they say, of course, the basics: don't do drugs and everything else that a typical older person would
Yeah.
say, but they're not understanding my stress levels. I had like five finals, all in 4 days. Got to study massive hours, barely getting sleep. It's
Okay.
just rough.
Okay. So, have you tried to talk to your professors about the finals, like kind of spreading them out so you'll have more time to be able to study and do what you need to do, so you won't be stressing the cramming the work?
Well, I've talked to one. I haven't got to spoke to the other four, but one told me they could somewhat make accommodations for me because of my stress level. They said they can put on a different day because I actually have one final that's due at like 12 o'clock, and then I have a final that's at 12:30. So it's just like cramming everything. So the 12 o'clock final got moved and postponed to about 5. So he somewhat helped me out with that, but I don't know about other professors.
Okay. And before this finals, well, before the end of the, I guess it would be the end of the semester since you're looking for a job and
Right.
this finals. Before that, were you stressing, or were you just kind of?
Oh no, I was doing fine. I was actually enjoying the semester. My grades were good, and then I don't want to say until that party, but ever since I've been drinking alcohol, Hennessy perhaps exactly, grades have been just declining. That's why I think that's the real reason why I'm honestly stressing because now I got to bring up the grades from what they were back up because they're
Okay.
down. You
So you
know.
feel like the drinking help? I mean, not help, but is a part of the reason why your grades were dropping.
Yes, I do, but it's just I just can't seem to put it down. You know.
And Hennessy is the only type of drink you drink.
Only,
Only Hennessy.
only
Okay.
thing, only liquor. You know. I'm not even a big liquor fan, honestly, but when they gave me that cup, hopefully it wasn't nothing else in it. I think it's just Henny, because, hey, I feel great.
And then Hennessy is all your friends drink too.
Yeah, they're a big fan of dark liquors for some reason now. You know, I'm not sure, but it was okay. I like it now.
And are your friends big drinkers or are they kind of just occasional drinkers?
I mean, they drink here and there, you know, maybe like Thursdays or Friday, the weekend or something, but not through finals as I am. You know, I went to my other final just a little tip the other day. I think I did better than a regular test when I might be sober. You know, I think it worked better under the influence. You know.
So do you think your friends are kind of the reason why you went to drinking when you were stressed? Just because you see it around you all the time, it's kind of the peer pressure that you
Yeah,
have to.
I do feel as though they may have had a influence on me drinking because I didn't used to drink before until that night. But I wouldn't say peer pressure because it's not like they forced me to do it. You know, I was stressed out and we were about to attend a party, so I was like, hey, might as well, you know. And then I just took a couple shots, but I don't know, I'm not really sure.
So after this semester's over and everything, do you think you'll still be stressing because you'll no longer have your finals and the only thing you have to look for is a job and you kind of could focus on that solely instead of you having to do five finals, try to find a job.
Well, yeah, I may be less stressed, but I feel as though I'll still be stressed out because it's like I can't get the drugs out of my system in order to get a job. No jobs will hire me because I always failed the drug screen test. So it's like that's an anxiety because I had things to pay for. You know, I got bills and shoes to buy, food to buy. You know, I gotta survive. I gotta get money. It's like I can't get money because I can't stop buying drugs. You know.
So this drug usage, is it just you or has it like anyone else in your family had a drug problem or
Um, I think I think so. You know, my mom. You know, I told you my mom calls me a lazy bum. My uncle Ray used to have a drug abuse problem, but I don't really, you know, I don't know what abuse is. I feel as though if you're enjoying what you're doing, I don't think you're abusing it because if that's the case, anything can be abuse. You can be abusing, you know, eating, abusing using your phone all the time. That anything can be abuse.
yeah, I see what
So
you're
it's like,
saying.
what is abuse? But he did enjoy drugs, you know.
And before you came to school, like how was your relationship with them? Were you real close to them?
Oh, Uncle Ray was always, I'd say, like on a different level, you know, because he was always off the drugs. I was sober, so he'd be in a different place, right? And will say things that will confuse me because I guess he's somewhat off the drugs,
Yeah.
you know.
So do you think he kind of was a bad influence when you was growing up?
I mean, somewhat, because he did live with us. And one time when I got home, I seen him actually doing drugs, and I was just in shock. But I was just like, I wasn't intrigued by it. I didn't want to try it until maybe like a year ago, and that's when he like had passed. You know.
Okay. Well, our time today is coming to an end.
Okay.
Today we talked about your drug abuse problem. We're
Right.
gonna figure a way out to calm that down or help you stop completely.
Okay.
Is there anything else you would like to talk about in this session?
Are there any drug abuse? I guess places that can somewhat help, or a place that can, detox my system so I can help get a job?
Yeah, me personally, I don't know of any place, but I know of people that do know places, so I can talk to my supervisor. We can get that information to you right away.
Okay.
So, is there anything else?
No, no, not really. Nothing else has been bothering me lately.
Okay, well, that'll be it for our session then. Thank you for your
Okay, thank
time.
you.